Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/OhNoConsequences. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cats will convince you. And random fact about my cat society is that they kind of have a problem with people diving into toilets. No, seriously, they have to put up signs saying please don't dive into toilets. And also before I get started, don't forget to check out my other channel, Surrender Reviews, where I do video game, movie, and show reviews, and I'll leave a link in the description down below. And without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, am I the a-hole for reminding my dad's wife that she was supposed to be my mom's best friend, but instead was a backstabber who cheated with her best friend's husband? And this person here says, I, 17 male, live in a toxic household and I contribute to that, but I want to know if I am the a-hole for this particular part of it. So my parents were married and seemed happy. When everything fell apart, my mom found out she had a brain tumor, and on that same day, she found out that my dad was sleeping with her best friend. I was 10 at the time, and for like 5 weeks, life was crazy, with my dad and Haley, who was meant to be my mom's best friend, trying to make her forgive them. My mom started having seizures because of the brain tumor, and I think because of the stress too. And she died 5 weeks and 2 days after she was diagnosed with her tumor. Wow. This is getting off to a great start. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, my dad and Haley moved in together after my mom died, and they decided that they would try to raise me and my sister together. My sister was 8 at the time, and my dad has said she took her cues from me, but we did not accept my dad and Haley, and we acted up a lot. I yelled at them, called them names, refused to listen to them when they asked me to do something, and I told other people what they did. All of my dad's friends and all of Haley's friends and our neighbors knew, and mostly because of me. And I interrupted their wedding a bunch of times. My sister did too, but not as much as me. We wanted to live somewhere else, and they refused. They got us all into therapy, and I didn't put in any work into fixing things. My dad and Haley had 2 kids, and I refused to help or care. I make a point of telling or showing what they are and what I think of them. For my dad, that meant cutting him out of photos, and I say every now and again that I'll change my last name to my mom's. She never changed hers when they married. And I talk about my maternal grandpa being the man I want to be the most because he is like the best guy I know. But with Haley, I remind her every time that she was supposed to be my mom's best friend, but she was a backstabber who cheated with my dad instead, and I do this in front of other people if she tries to act like my parent or take praise for my good behavior around other people. She told me that I need to stop bringing it up several times, and I ignore her. I tell her I won't ever stop. Well, good on you, OP. I mean, somebody's got to hold her accountable, and it clearly isn't going to be your dad, and I'm sorry about your mother. Anyways, OP here goes on to say, her aunt died last week, and she told me I needed to help out around the house more while she was with her mom and her cousins. I refused, and she told me that this is what the oldest sibling and the oldest child does, and I reminded her that I wasn't hers, and brought up the affair again. She broke down, and I told her that I didn't feel sorry for her, and she told me that she felt guilty enough, and like mom haunted her enough, and she said that I was doing nothing but driving her crazy and making her feel like she had to isolate from everyone because otherwise the whole world would know with the way I acted. She told me that I was bullying her and that I should only go after my dad and not her. I told her I'll go after both of them until I can cut them off from my life for good. Then I told her that she doesn't deserve to be happy after what she did. I mean, you gotta understand, it takes 2 to tango, and, you know, she only cheated with her best friend's husband, while her best friend was also battling a brain tumor, so, yeah, I can imagine why some people might find that a bit of a crummy thing to do. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, my aunt, dad's sister, came over after Haley called her and asked me to stop bringing it up. She told me that Haley and my dad don't need to be forgiven, but that reminding Haley like this and shaming her and making it difficult to have relationships where people won't know and judge isn't okay because the kids she and dad have together will suffer. Am I the a-hole? Yeah, I would say that OP isn't the a-hole. I do feel bad for the kids, mainly down to the fact that they kind of have some parents with really questionable morals, and I'm gonna probably give OP like probably maybe 45 out of 50 here. And for the mom's best friend, what did she think was gonna happen? Did she think that she was going to be awarded and rewarded for doing this? Cause, yeah, you don't accidentally do your best friend's husband. I mean, I'm sure people are probably not gonna believe me when I tell them that I accidentally 100%ed LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. Yeah, cause, you know, that's just something that I accidentally can do and not something that, you know, takes a conscious effort from me. And yeah, what did that person think was gonna happen? And for the aunt, the dad's sister, yeah, she's gonna probably have to also understand this from OP's perspective that, yeah, he's not exactly gonna have a very high opinion of his mom's former best friend. Especially since, you know, she caught them when she had a brain tumor and probably caused more of her death. So, yeah, what did everybody think was gonna happen? And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Imagine, if you will, sitting down